Welcome to a very late August 2016 edition of Kaiju no Kami News. Kaiju no Kami News is brought to you by Patreon. Patreon, where promises are paid for. This is a very late news segment, and mostly it's because I filmed one a few weeks ago for the beginning of the month and the file got corrupted. So what I had to say then is obviously no longer good, so here we are. First off, I hope you've been enjoying my Gamera Ex-Aid reviews. I have just finished recording my Gamera Revenge of Iris review, so look for that next week. My plan is to have that out before NDK, and I'm also planning to have Gamera the Brave out before I have Halloween month in October. Speaking of Halloween month, what would you like to see me review? The only thing I know right now that I have planned is Halloween 2. I'm not sure what else I want to do, if I want to do another top 10, if I want to do another retrospective. So if you want, give me some ideas for what you'd like to see me review. I'm going to look at NDK next week for Frankenstein Conquers the World because I really would love to review that in October, but we'll see what happens. Next up, I'm sure you all heard the news by now, but just in case, Funimation has licensed Shin Godzilla. Yes! They plan to have it out in theaters later on this year. I'm hoping that it's going to be sooner rather than later. Some reports are saying it's going to be October, so hopefully that's right, because it is so hard avoiding spoilers on that movie. It is very, very hard. Speaking of NDK, I have actually gotten approved for press badges there, so I'm trying to get a few interviews lined up with some of the guests again. I've learned some things from Denver Comic Con of what not to do in interviewing, so I'm going to try not to repeat that this time around. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be doing some more video footage of people in costume. I'm going to try to get some more cosplay people interviews again, so that should be fun. I'm going to be doing a couple panels there next weekend, and so is Kurelika King, who you may know from my Gear On review for the opening video. She's been in a few of my videos. She has a panel at 2 p.m. on that Friday for personalities in anime. Check it out if you want to know what type of characters from anime you may relate to. I have a Gundam panel Friday night after opening ceremonies at 6 p.m. called Gundam Wars Attack of the Shars. It's going to be all about the different Char clones found in the Gundam series. It's going to be a lot of fun, clips, jokes. If you've been on my panels before, or if you've watched the panel videos I've recorded, you know what to expect. I'm going to be giving away a copy of Char's Counterattack as a prize during the panel. And then Saturday at 9 p.m., I have a Sentai panel. I don't know which one yet. They approved my one panel, and I asked if they could change it to the other. So what they originally scheduled me for was Super Sentai and Spider-Man, which is going to be based on the Marvel Comics and Toei era of Sentai with Spider-Man. I'm hoping though that they were able to change it though, because I also did a voice actors in Sentai and Kamen Rider submission, and I'd actually rather do that one first because it was a lot of work to put together. And also, I have a copy of Ohranger to give away for that panel. I'm still going to give it away regardless of the other panel. It's just the question I was going to give this away towards was geared more towards the voice actor panel. And if my voice actor panel does get approved, those of you that do go to the panel, my questions could be based on something I talked about in my Ohranger review. So you might want to watch that review again, just in case. But if not, then I will think of something else to do to give this away at my Spider-Man Marvel Toei panel. Speaking of Sentai, Shout Factory has announced a release date of November 1st for Ohranger. So that's going to pretty much be my focus in November, is to watch that show and hopefully have that review out by probably Thanksgiving weekend if I'm lucky, maybe sooner, but I'm aiming for Thanksgiving weekend for that review. I'm going to do a review of the first episode of Kamen Rider Ghost when it airs, and I'll go from there to see if Toei claims that video or not. I hope they don't claim that video. I am so sick of dealing with these claim videos from Toei. But anyway, yeah, so Kamen Rider Ghost first episode I will do a review on, so we'll see what happens from there. Now, they have reviewed some more stuff for Power Rangers the movie. I'm not excited. It just, I don't know. I look at it, I look at these suits, and there's something I don't like about them in the pictures and on the toys. It looks like there's too much of one color, like too much red, too much pink, too much black, and not enough of something else to offset it. And also, I can't really tell the helmets apart. Other than color, the helmets all look the same to me. So I'm hoping that when a trailer is released, the suits look a lot cooler in action and on the movie screen than they do in still shots and pictures and the toys. And right now, as someone pointed out, it looks more like Silverhawks than Power Rangers. So we'll see. I'm hoping, because even screenshots from on set, like Elizabeth Banks looked like she is enjoying herself filming this movie. So I'm hoping that's a good sign that it is fun, but we'll see what happens. There's still quite a ways to go. There's still, I think, 6 months till the Power Rangers movie comes out, so a lot could happen before then. Now, Monday night, I will have a quick review released for a brand new movie called Morgan. I got to see an advanced screening of it the other day, and they asked that to hold off on doing reviews until Monday night. So expect to see that around 9 p.m. ish, I believe is when the review embargo ends. So I'll have that out then. For those that don't know what Morgan is, just take a look at the trailer. But no, it's not a horror movie like the trailer shows. It's actually a science fiction movie. Lastly, even though it's past, did you guys see Mothra riff tracks? If so, let me know what you thought about it in the comments. I thought it was really funny. I laughed my ass off a lot on it. It was hilarious. Now, I'm not going to go out and say it was their greatest riff tracks ever, but there were a lot of lines I laughed at, like the whole Gamera admits he lied about being the friend of children. And then there was a pretty funny Woody Allen joke in there. They made a great joke about, yeah, we know that you have just finished repairing Tokyo from Godzilla, Rodan, Gamera, Megalon, and so forth. That was pretty funny. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with that, and even though the print looked like crap, it was pretty cool to see Mothra on the big screen. That was awesome. Well, that brings an end to this news segment. Until next time, bye.